Hello everyone, what is up? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. Today we're going to be talking about what is happening with XRP in the XRP community. Now on CoinMarketCap, XRP is at 24 cents, slightly in the red today. But did anyone else get that email from Ledger saying that there was a breach? And if you guys did, comment down below what are you guys doing about the situation. But if you go to the Cryptic Poets tweet, currently, HODL XRP. Just a fun tweet that I looked at. But now guys, before we jump into this, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor nor is financial advice, just some value only. Before coins to tweet out,
people are now realize that the public blockchain was a mistake. They're trying to implement privacy on top of it. People are now concentrating on the environmental impact of proof of work and the like. So it's playing to our strength, and it's getting real this year. One thing I want to mention is the entire Italian banking system will be on Corda for interbank payments this year. Hundreds of millions of transactions will be transacted on Corda this year. So it is getting real. It's been 6 years. That feels people.
Corda guys, this year 100%. This comes from XRP. Gray Phillips Ripple Board of Directors. First half phase 1, right? Like Trump mentioned, 3 phases, then the great digital reset. XRP will rise and win.
Space that they're relatively unfamiliar with or new, and it's just an interesting activity, being a financial regulator and sitting in your chair. So, I mean, when you think about the technology and the challenges that poses, how do you go about the business of identifying and keeping your eye out for the risks, again, not just in or associated with the product, but with the technology itself as it becomes either commoditized or infiltrates the traditional financial marketplace?
Well, again, we're for innovation. So really in more mature areas like use of the cloud or artificial intelligence, there continues to be challenges of how regulators look at those things. Does the cloud represent a higher degree of cyber risk? Is artificial intelligence, if you use it, do you perhaps violate concepts of fair lending or disparate impact that are concepts the CFPB has? So all these are questions that really need to be solved. So I consider that kind of the crypto's kind of the new thing. The core fintech are sort of established processes that have gotten to some stage of maturity, but still need increased level of maturity for regulation. So that's why in that report we kind of separated the two. One, we weren't finished with the digital asset work, so we weren't ready to publish on it. And two, those reports were Treasury recommendations. They weren't interagency, so we did sort of make an effort of triangulating with other regulators, but they were really our thoughts. We had the pen. So that's, so really the excluding digital assets from that report is just a matter of, if that report was a year from now, it would have been integrated. But I do think it's important to look at the nature of fintech, and these are fairly traditional, addressing fairly traditional financial services needs. It's sort of, in some ways, a disruptive marketing technique. It can be a disruptive credit analysis technique. Speed to market innovation can be quicker. But it's largely sort of overlapping with what we would all consider traditional financial services. Crypto, digital, blockchain technology is like a whole nother step. So I guess the first thing is to get the first phase right, and I think we put out a framework that we're moving forward on. I think on digital...
Boy, XRP has tweeted out crypto.
I think the government will eventually have to regulate it severely, and I think someday will issue its own digital currency. We have to remember the private sector invented standardized coinage, and then the government eventually regulated it, took it over. Different times, different places. Same thing with paper currency. Private sector invented it, government regulated, took it over. What makes you think it would be different? And the Bitcoin evangelists say, no. This is a libertarian, they will not touch us. I'm sorry, when it comes to the monetary system, the government makes the rules. You cannot win the game. If they're not winning, they will change the rules. That's what will happen here.
And is that what you...
I think...
Interesting, guys. Al Crypto tweeted out Bitcoin that has no utility other than store of value. If you want to store value, buy gold.
But we have no investments. Everything's cash. None.
Why no Bitcoins and why no cryptocurrency?
Well, Bitcoins, I called the top of the market in December 2017 when it was $19,600. I said, If you have Bitcoin, sell half, keep half. This is the top. Nobody listened to me. If you knew who was really behind Bitcoin, you would run as fast as you could to sell it. I know. 100%. If you knew who owned Bitcoin or who started Bitcoin, and you had Bitcoin, you couldn't sleep at night. I know. 100%. And when the real founder of Bitcoin comes out, it is my humble opinion, and there's nothing humble about me, Bitcoin will go to zero.
One day.
In a microsecond, whoop, like that.
Bitcoin will go to 0 microsecond. But now guys, we're to the fun part of XRP and the XRP community. Now this is quite interesting. Val Jester tweeted out, never forget, I'll tell you this now. This year you'll get the taste of it as it skyrockets into the new year. Straight green vertical line. That week to remember is within our grasp. Remember, always when you least expect it. I mean that the higher price, the higher the efficiency. The entire world will run on this. Ha! I used to think 10K ballpark. How cute. So guys, what will be XRP's true price? Somewhere in the 5 digits, do you guys think? Imagine those crazy numbers. But he has tweeted out one more thing from Val Jester. We could see this right here. If we go down here, the lyrics seem like now, the appropriate timing of 2018 to what is going on now. That, the perfect storm. It looks like the storm is happening. Lee Jong has tweeted out, was Japanese CBDC issued based on XRP. We can see. What do you guys think about this? But remember, XRP will be the bridge of all CBDCs and everything else as well. Ian Northing has tweeted out, hey, Bearable Guy 123, 1 brick. You can see that right there. But if we go down here, from Easy XRP, brick soon. Another date we should watch out for, guys. 2020 Brick Summit, 12th Brick Summit. Interesting. 17th November 2020. Again, another date we should watch out for. Fojack has tweeted out, Mr. Pool, storm. Lightning struck. The connection is being made. The final tip for today's video comes from Baba Cugs. 6 days till there is no turning back. Hope you are all prepared. Again, guys, time is ticking down. We are very close. But who really knows what will happen at the end of the day? But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, please leave a like. Subscribe if you guys aren't already. Feel free to be a member of the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. And yeah, guys, see ya.
A motherfucking storm. The perfect storm. It ain't never going to get any better. Never. This is perfect for the QLA model. If I could have written a prescription or a formula, I couldn't have written it any better. Low interest rates, money's free, you stupid. Massive chaos. And Donald's going to rip the mother economy apart. And he's going to for practice in a good way. This is it. It ain't never going to get anything better. This is like a multiple orgasm the rest of your life, you fucking slags that are in the audience. This is it.
Sometimes I don't want to hear what Dan has to tell me. But as I wrote in one of my blogs, man, he's always right. Because he's telling you what you don't want to hear about yourself, but what you know is true. And that is, you're not stepping yourself up. You're not stepping your game up. And you get caught up in fear. As Dan says, false expectations appearing real.